D23 just completed their Parks and Experiences panel, but did they announce anything that's going to compete with Epic Universe here in Orlando? Hey everybody, if you are new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things theme park, cruise, and travel. And if you're a returning viewer, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video. So the Parks and Panel experience is basically where we find out what's going to be happening with all of Walt Disney World's parks throughout the world. For most of the projects coming up that were announced and confirmed, Josh D'Amaro didn't really give us any solid dates. We're going to go over a lot of the things coming to the parks, but I'm primarily going to focus on things coming here to Walt Disney World. My major concern has always been, what is Disney going to do to compete with Epic Universe next year? Now, I'm a Disney girl, but I'm also very loyal to Universal. I love both parks. Epic Universe has done an outstanding job of building excitement of the new park opening next summer. With their sneak peeks and special construction updates on social media, they have done a really great job of utilizing their time to build the excitement for this new park. Many of us were hoping that Disney would announce a fifth gate. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and I just don't know if these announcements, exciting as a lot of them are going to be enough to compete with Universal. But today's video is not about Epic Universe. Today, I am really excited to share the changes that are coming to Walt Disney World. Some of these I'm really excited about. Some of them I'm a little disappointed about. No matter what, a lot is coming to the parks. This is something Disney fans have been wanting for years, and it's exciting to see that leadership has heard our voices and is putting some much deserved money into these parks. When it comes to Disney Cruise Lines, they made a major announcement. They are going to be adding an additional 4 ships to their fleet. That means they're going to have 13 total ships by the year 2031. Over at Hollywood Studios, it was announced that we were going to get a Monsters, Inc. land. The really exciting thing about this, and probably one of the things that really stood out to me the most about all of the announcements, is the fact that Walt Disney World is finally getting its first inverted roller coaster. This is a first for any Walt Disney park. This is exciting. Hollywood Studios is one of my favorite parks here at Disney World, so I'm really excited about this. Hollywood Studios is also getting a Grogu and Mandalorian overlay on Smuggler's Run. I know a lot of people are going to be really excited about this because Smuggler's Run is not as popular as it used to be. You can pretty much get on that ride in about a 30-minute wait on most days. Of course, that wait time does vary on the busier days, and most days, if you utilize the single rider option, it's pretty much a walk-on. I really think this Mandalorian overlay is going to bring some much needed excitement to Smuggler's Run. I think it's a great ride. I like to ride it when I go. It's one of my husband's favorite rides, so I was really excited about that announcement. We actually did get a date for Test Track over at Epcot. Test Track recently went down for refurbishment, and I was a little bit nervous because they never really said when it was going to reopen. Some people don't like Test Track. I actually think it's a really good ride, and I was sad that it was going down and we really didn't know anything else about what was happening with the ride. Test Track's refurbishment will be complete in 2025, so as soon as I have an exact opening date, I will make sure to do an update, so make sure you ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Epcot is also getting a Spaceship Earth lounge. I think this is a great idea. Epcot, in my opinion, is a really great park. What I love about Epcot is the fact that you can go in there and have a thrill-seeking day by riding the rides. I know they don't have a lot of rides that are super thrilling, but you get it, right? Or you can go in and have a leisurely day, take a walk around the countries. Epcot's one of those parks where you really can have a different experience every time you go. And I'm really excited to hear about this lounge. I think it is a great park to have a lounge in. I think Epcot is a really good park to go to at night. And I really do think all of the changes that have come to Epcot, especially over this last year, have been a great addition to the park and much, much needed. We had Walcott for like 5 years, so I think we deserve a lounge. Most of us adults have back problems because of It's a Bug's Life. I mean, that stinger coming out traumatized thousands of kids. So the announcement that Zootopia is going to be replacing It's a Bug's Life is going to help a lot of us sleep a lot better at night. A lot of us were really hoping we would have gotten information about this announcement at last year's D23, but it just didn't happen. This year, they finally announced that Tropical Americas is coming to Animal Kingdom. This means we are going to have an Encanto themed dark ride. I'm really excited about this. I was really worried if this was going to happen or not. I speculated that Zootopia or Encanto was going to go over to Animal Kingdom, and I'm really excited that Encanto is coming. I was a little disappointed to hear that we were not getting anything Coco themed here at Walt Disney World. I was really looking forward to hearing that announcement, so I was really sad about that, but I'm really excited Encanto is coming. I'm really excited about this ride. One thing Disney does well is dark rides, and it was announced that this is going to be a boat ride, something else that Disney does very good, and I think that was a smart decision. Boat rides are awesome. You can get a lot of people on and off of the ride very quickly. It was also announced that we are getting an Indiana Jones ride at Animal Kingdom. Now, we all knew this. We all knew that Indiana Jones was going to take over the dinosaur ride. I mean, it just makes sense. The ride vehicles for Dinosaur are so similar to the look that you would think would be in an Indiana Jones ride. Again, this is something I'm really excited about. I do actually really like the dinosaur ride. Indiana Jones is more current. Everybody loves Indiana Jones, so this is going to be a great addition to Animal Kingdom. It was also announced that Animal Kingdom is going to be getting a carousel over in that section of the park, and there's going to be dining and restaurants over there. Again, this is very much needed for Animal Kingdom. I think Animal Kingdom is going to be the park to look at over the next few years. There's going to be a lot of major changes, and it's much needed. Animal Kingdom is no longer going to be a park that you can go to and spend half the day. It's going to be an all-day park very soon. If you were like me, you were anticipating the announcements coming to Magic Kingdom, and I have to say there were some things I was really excited about, some things we kind of already knew was going to happen, and one thing that I was really disappointed about. We already knew that Magic Kingdom was going to get a Pirates themed bar. I think this is awesome. I haven't been lucky enough to bump into Jack Sparrow at Magic Kingdom yet, but when I do, I think I will probably pass out from excitement. I'm really excited about this. As soon as I have more information, I'll be sure to let you know. Magic Kingdom is also getting a nighttime parade. I think this is awesome. I can remember going as a kid and seeing the nighttime parade. Maybe every once in a while I'll stay just to kind of refresh my memory and for the vibes, I guess. But give me a nighttime parade with a bunch of lights and sparkling costumes. I'll be there every night. It was also announced that Magic Kingdom is getting a Cars Land. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. We need this Cars Land at Magic Kingdom. And finally, Disney confirmed that Magic Kingdom is getting a Villains themed land. If you have been a fan of Disney for a while, especially over the last year or so, we have wanted a Villains themed fifth gate. We didn't necessarily want it a land, but we're happy with the land. We really did think that Disney was going to have a fifth gate and it was going to be Villains themed. In my opinion, if Disney had done that, they would have knocked Epic Universe back down to being equal with them. They did not do that. They decided to do a Villains Land. I'm sure because of budget restrictions. I don't really know, but I really think if they would have done that, then they would have been able to compete with Epic Universe. And I do think because they did announce a Villains theme land that they are still gonna be like neck and neck with Epic Universe. However, in my opinion, if they had done the fifth gate, it would have been no question because Disney fans have been wanting this for so long. If Disney would have announced the fifth gate themed to Villains, it would have been epic. I was really hoping we would get something Coco themed here at Disney World, so that was something I was a little disappointed about. However, Disneyland is getting a Coco themed land, so maybe this will be a reason for me to finally go to Disneyland. I've never been before. I'm really excited about that. I love Coco. I think it's a great movie. I was really hoping we were going to get that here, but at least it's coming to Disneyland. Disneyland is also getting a Walt animatronic. I think this is great, and I think it's very fitting that it's going to go in Disneyland. Did you know that some people think that Walt Disney never existed, like he's not a real person? I didn't know that. I found that out today. I think that's crazy, and I think it's going to be awesome to be able to see this animatronic. Without Walt Disney, a lot of our core memories may not exist. Because of his imagination and his love for what he did, we are able to experience Walt Disney World, and we're able to experience so many things. He is the originator of so many things in the entertainment space, in the theme park space, and I'm really excited that he is being honored with an animatronic. Without Walt Disney, we wouldn't even have animatronics. Disney's California Adventure is getting a Pandora Land. This land is going to be themed to the Way of Water and future Pandora movies. I think this is great. I was hoping that we would get an update to our Pandora Land, but even without the update here at Animal Kingdom, Pandora is one of the most beautiful lands in all of Walt Disney World, especially at night. What do you think about all the announcements that were made at D23? Let me know in the comments below. Were you surprised at any of the announcements? What were you really excited about? And if you were disappointed in anything, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on all things theme park, cruise, and travel, please consider subscribing with that notification bell on. Until next time,